So, are we live or? Am I too loud or not loud enough? Faith, Hannah, and Luna. Luna is such a Final Fantasy name. If you're here, I'm proud of you. Good job being on time. Even I couldn't manage that. I made a little thumbnail for tonight's stream, nice and raunchy. Oh boy, do I love getting in trouble for nothing. So, let's go ahead and get to business. Lexeus is in the stream chat. Holy crap, we're kicking off a proper confession podcast. Mr. Poopy Butthole, Monkey, Deck, Creative Mur, Yizang, hello to all of you. And welcome to a prompt and serious business confession podcast. Tonight is confession podcast number 23. As usual, you can confess whatever may come to your mind. But if you need a topic, I'm providing bullies and insecurity as a topic. So what we're going to be doing tonight is playing a little bit of Final Fantasy 15, just to spice up the downtime. And what I can do is honestly just run around and train up, no problem there, you know? Even though I'm pretty sure that the last time I played this, I was adequately trained to move forward in the game. But for the sake of the stream, I think we should stay away from too much story-oriented bullcrap. Specifically since, how do I say? I don't remember how to play. So there's that. Mr. Poopy Butthole says Cyael and chill. And hopefully everybody's had a good day or evening. Or if you live somewhere overseas, maybe you went to sleep. I can't hear myself too well, so I'm going to turn myself up even more. I'm sorry if you have to adjust yourself to that. Gashi says, I watch you when I sleep. As long as you don't watch me when you fart. See what I did there? His name is Gassy. What a funny guy. Okay? I may leave a heart in the stream chat. Well, would you look at that? Dex says, never really watch your confession podcast. Congratulations. What a thing to say, you know? You guys see what I did there? You guys see what I did? What an asshole. This guy Cyael's a jerk. So now that we've timed out our first person, it looks like we're really about ready to kick this stream off. Man, we're back in beautiful Final Fantasy 15. Oh wow, hachi machi. Looks like I've picked up some girl. She's somebody's sister, but I can't say that I remember who or care. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to jump in our car and go somewhere, but you got the wrong guy. I mean, we could just run out and oh wait, not in that direction apparently. Well, we could just run out and kick some ass because can I call like chocobos or something? How do I do that? Let me hit these D-pads, see what happens. Down on the D-pad, left, right, up, down. Nope. How about triangle? No. Circle. How about that touchpad? No. Okay. Pressing these buttons. What the hell am I looking at here? Okay, those are potions. That seems to correct the camera. That's a map button. Maybe I need to be out of this city area to call a chocobo. Let's go ahead and do that. So yes, stream, hopefully again that you guys have had a fantastic day.
Alright, move out.
Yeah.
Man, is that audio a bit loud? And those guys seem to, they spoke and I shut the hell up. I was like, wait a minute. Gassy says no, like seriously dog. I legit listened to you to go make me go to sleep. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that these videos serve, and lists serve multiple purposes for multiple people. Hey, that's the battle music. Yeah, let's pretend we remember how to battle. And let's pretend that something would appear, you know, since it is a... Oh, there it is. Okay. How do we battle, mate?
The hunt is on.
Okay, so I dodge with the square button.
What's the enemy's movement? Don't. Yep, right. Got it.
You know, remembering how to fight would be important. And not fighting in the midst of trees would be even better. Okay, I may have just wasted some manner of potion. Son of a bitch.
You mean it?
Yeah, you look cool doing it too.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
I wasted a blizzard potion, and it probably wasn't a small blizzard potion, because last I remembered, I trained myself up in the potion making art, so I was some kind of hardcore jackass. So literally we're all like suffering the effects of it, and not one person was shivering. What a nightmare. Me learning to play the game while I'm trying to focus on stream is going to be quite the ordeal. Aime says Lump's dad came back benign, but they're monitoring him. You have to rent one first. Rent a what? I need to rent me figuring out how to play this damn game. Oh!
Didn't mean to do that.
Okay. Oh, guys. We need to make... I think at a camp, we could learn to fight. Oh, for the love of God. Point warp with the triangle button. Oh, I just darted out of battle.
Yeah, can't stand them.
Same here. Icky.
What are you guys talking about? I wonder if they updated the game with more, like, you know, banter between them. Interesting. Interesting. YouTube Addiction says, joke's on you. I've got tons of throwaway accounts. The joke's on me. I didn't ban anybody tonight, buddy. So, unless you're talking about being banned in an earlier stream, and then coming and announcing that you've been banned in an earlier stream, like some sort of cuck. If you pay attention, I timed out whoever you were first. Perform 2 link strikes. Joke's on you. I don't know how to do that, so let's figure it out real hard. Why are you bouncing up and down? He wasn't like properly seated is the comedy.
Ooh, head bashing. Time to cut and run.
Okay, this is a link strike. What the hell is she doing? Just healing me up? I don't even know.
Outstanding.
Tell you what. I'm gonna mute the game. I'm gonna turn down the audio because I just have the feeling that it's pretty loud. Just feels loud, you know? It's louder than I need it to be. Well, yes, everyone, God, welcome to the Confession Podcast tonight. What we're gonna do is turn the music all the way down, and we're gonna pump some jams, some smooth little... well, actually, we could just use that one song that I'm always using for the Confession Podcast. And maybe it'll make some people nostalgic, and maybe it'll put some people to sleep. Which, from what I'm understanding, is how people get down on the Confession Podcast. Oh boy. Queen says, what's with big ebony tits? How'd you know it was boobs or tits? How did you know it was tits? You know, Queen? How can you just... Big ebony dicks. It really wasn't, okay? It really wasn't dicks. You're right there. Besides, dicks is 5 digits, and there's only... Oh, you're right. There's because it was BOOBS, so that's 5 digits. Oh, let me turn that down because it's a little too jarring. So, guys, welcome once again to the 23rd Confession Podcast. Tonight we're talking about bullies and insecurities, and it looks like Creative has hit us with our first confession. Almost had a neck broken... or had his neck broken by a kid who was friends with my bully and pulled on a chair from under me in the middle of choir. What a cuck. When I was in choir, everybody was like, I don't know, decent. I like to believe that most choirs were full of decent people that didn't suck, you know. I apologize that your case was the opposite. I'm glad that your neck went unbroken as well. Faith says, I have a strong feeling that's S-O-U-O. S-O-U-O. Oh, God damn it, Soup. Okay, guys. God, you're killing me. You're killing me. You know? Oh, well, I was supposed to turn it all the way down. Ain't that a shame? I really feel like the music's a little bit too loud still. Maybe that's better. So guys, I love you. How was your day otherwise, you know? Let's see if I can remember how to fight in this game, because that's super important.
This will be quick.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Dude, I am getting fucked. Let's use a potion. Is that how I use a potion?
Pronto, you're up.
Oh, I didn't mean to make him use his ability. This thing sucks.
It's not gonna stop us. Nice one, Pronto.
How do I block again? Jesus Christ.
This is for you, Ignis.
Bunch of
I am loving this shit. Getting fucking destroyed. Again. I'm gonna be out of potions at a really accelerated pace if this is how it goes. Cyclone?
Here we go. Over here. Nailed it. Get it. Yep. Thanks. Well, here we are.
Jesus Christ.
Worry about yourself.
You know what? Am I dying? Is this what dying feels like? This sounds even weirder without music is what it does. Even the sound effects are too loud. Would it be weird if we played this game in silence? Just turn it the fuck down, God. Oh, guys. Queen saying, I like soup. You really have no idea what you're saying, Queen. Soup is a little boy who's been just tormenting the stream and those who felt like they wanted to enjoy it. So there's that. Kyle Willard says, I had a bully from 3rd to 6th grade. Luckily, in 12th grade, he rear-ended me, and I got to sue the shit out of him because it hurt my neck. Interesting. I have an idea. A really good idea. B-U-L-L-Y. I just looked at a Reddit thread, guys. And the Reddit thread is about people who got bullied. And many of them are essentially like, what happened to your school's bully? But some of them are like parents of bullies. How did you find out your child was a bully? And some of them are like Redditors who have been bullied. Have you ever run into said bully years later, and what was that encounter like? So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and check out this one that says Redditors who have been bullied that ran into the bully several years later, what happened? One of them says, I was bullied by this massive guy when I was 15. He easily had a foot and 2-3 stone on me. That's like a lot of pounds, apparently. He went on for about a year and then kind of fizzled out. Nothing too harsh, just the occasional bloody nose. Oh God. 5 years later, I wander into a new hairdresser in town to get a standard trim, and there's the guy cutting hair. He was incredibly apologetic and explained how he was so confused and angry because he couldn't admit to himself that a massive tough guy like him could be gay and wanted to be a hairdresser. Hello. That's enough of that for right now. That's enough. Holy shit. Wow. He was legitimately beating people up because he was gay as hell. He was gay. Jesus Christ, it's still louder than the motherfucker. Do you think that the vocals are individual of that? Yeah, that's what happened. The voices are loud as hell. Oh, guys. Luna Chapel says, all of my bullies? That's not the stream chat, jackass. All right, fine. Cyael, you wanna be that guy, Cyael? You're just playing too much damn Overwatch today. That's the real problem. Anyway, Luna Chapel says, all of my bullies were in my math class. I sat next to one. She would always whisper insults to me and tell lies about me. Were you the hot girl? And that's why they were mad. When I threatened to kill myself, I did that a lot. She said I threatened to kill her. Wow. Stripe said I had a shit day, but there was cake. Your stream seemed to be going fine, Stripes. What happened? Stripe said the thumbnail, though. I know you love that thumbnail. You know you love it. Don't hate yourself. It's so damn good. Somebody said they just looked at the thumbnail. Yeah, you love it. You love it. Let's go, guys. Look, for somebody who doesn't know how to play this game, I'm doing pretty alright. How, you know, it'd be nice to be able to target somebody. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Here you go now.
Hey, thanks.
The rental period has ended. Butterslice sprinted back to post. So let me get this straight. Naturally, I would only have named a chocobo Butterslice. What a world I've created.
I was so worried.
Hey, pose with us, guys. We're like a cool band. Girl, you know it's true. I love you. Yeah, we're like a Jesus Christ inspirational band, guys. Let's get the mountain in frame. Oh yeah, Jesus, you know you're my rock, my savior, my foundation and my strength. Now this is about a song about Cyael now. Ooh, Cyael, you are my savior. Wanna love you, Cyael, forever and ever. Ooh. All right, that's enough. Nicholas Thorne says, confession, I'm insecure about my teeth. I've been really bad at taking care of them. I won't show them when I smile because I don't want to be judged because of them. Now, when you say that, a lot of people are wondering, do you just got like a train wreck, like a lumber pile in there? Or do you just like not brush them adequately so they're like, there's like crud and stuff all over them? Maybe you've developed cavities from not taking care of them properly. Is it a combination of both because you're ashamed of the lumber pile, so you try to keep your mouth closed and you also don't brush? Because I hope it's just the one where, you know, they look bad or they look kind of like British teeth maybe, and not that you don't maintain them by brushing them, because that's bad, dude. You gotta brush your teeth. That's messed up. You gotta brush your teeth. That's messed up. GD Mail says, I'm going into my senior year. Hopefully I never see his face again. Whoa, I missed something from you. GD Mail says, this one guy in my school called me a faggot a lot in high school. I reported him at least 4 times to the school, and the school hasn't done jack shit. Damn. Zelomar says, for the past 6 months, I've been non-stop harassed and bullied by a massive group of pretty people, much to the point of suicide. I didn't go to school for a while. It kind of sorted itself later on. I'm sorry that you didn't go to school for a while because of it, because it seems like they weren't really worth that. You know what I mean? I know when you're younger, it can be difficult because some people can hit you where it hurts. And even if you have the strength to make it appear as if you don't really give a damn, it may hurt you like later, the fact that they said it, and you know, manifest itself in pretty shitty ways. But you guys got to try your best not to allow people to be capable of provoking, like, you know, an emotional reaction out of you, or even breaking your surface. And as rude as it sounds, guys, I learned at a really young age that some of the people closest to me are going to be the ones who are going to say and do the things that sting the fucking most. So if you have family members that are just jerks, you know what I mean? If you have family members that are straight up assholes and don't know how to speak to people, or don't know how to act themselves towards people that are close to them, or basically take advantage of the fact that you are tethered to them because you're their family, you know, then it will probably help and mold you into learning that you can't let people get too close as far as allowing them to fuck with you, like mentally. And I really hope that you guys find stable footing as far as what's going on with you, because it's one thing to like hate yourself and hate what's going on because you're not, you know, skinny enough, or you're not pretty enough, or you're not capable enough as far as like being talented in the way that you want to be, or maybe you're getting rejected by people and you're lonely and shit like that. But it's another thing to allow other people to tell you what you aren't and then be bothered by that. So try your best to be strong in that department, because if anybody should be your biggest enemy, it should be yourself. You know, we should be our own worst enemy, even though we should endeavor to also not be that, as crazy as it sounds. Because nobody's opinion should matter more than your own, is all I'm trying to say. So it looks like Macaron showed up and he said, "Hey Cyael." Hello Macaroon. Candy Stripe says, "I streamed for 2 hours, but nobody came in to commission a cheap colored sketch. I can keep myself busy, but not getting work in a commission stream is discouraging. You need to stop putting so much pressure on, you know, you getting someone commissioning you, because again, it would be kind of like me just assuming I'm not, you know, capable as a voice actor just because a couple of days or, you know, for even weeks at a time, I don't get some audition that I'm trying to aspire for, or I'm not getting noticed or discovered. Think of how many artists are, you know, incredible, but even at their time, they were underappreciated. You know, how many Van Goghs or fucking anybody that could put pen to paper and make some shit happen, that could literally code something or write something down that is so ahead of its time, so artistic, so creative, so innovative, so different, so unique, so special. But the people around them, their peers, are incapable of literally just ingesting it with eyes other than their own, you know? And sometimes you're not even like a big fish in a small pond. You're just like, you're a fish in the sky, really. And you just feel out of place. But little would you know that if you were to just submerge yourself, sometimes you gotta hit the bottom before shit starts to make sense. Well, what do I know? Hummingbird says, confession. Someone wanted to jump over my wheelchair once. Well, how you just gonna leave that incomplete? Did they do it or not? Did they do it or not? Nicholas Thorne goes on to say, my teeth look good, and I'm not British, but I think about them more than I should. Why are you thinking about your teeth so much? Look, I'm just scrolling down to catch up, and I'll read from the bottom up. Faith said, once my middle school principal told me to grow up after I told him people were bullying me and trying to jump me. I was maybe 11. That's what your response should have been. Can you imagine, Faith? Cute little Faith, and people messing with her, and some assholes like, grow up. And Faith should have been like, I am 11 years old. What the fuck? Fuck that guy, Faith. I'm sorry. Zelamar says, yeah, I started smoking for a while because I thought it could bring relief. Didn't mean to send that midway through the sentence. It's fine. Look, man, a lot of people have outlets, and I'm not gonna get down on anybody because their outlet may be detrimental to their own health or something. The only thing that I can literally wish everybody as it pertains to their outlet is that they find something that doesn't hurt other people, because a lot of people take up drinking, and that inevitably ends up, having them become violent, or having them become, something that affects other people in a certain way, and that shit's never good. So just remember that a lot of the outlets that you find are temporary, and I don't mean temporary like, oh man, well, even though I did it just now, I'm gonna have to do it again, because a lot of people like work out as an outlet, and that's something that they try to keep at because it takes the edge off or whatever. But either way, it's not like punching somebody in the face. You know what I'm talking about? And that really takes the edge off. You know what I'm talking about? That really takes the edge off. You know what I'm talking about? That really... I'm kidding. Let me shut up. Candy says Cyael has nice teeth. What do you mean the nicest teeth, though? Psh. Funky Donkey says, Cyael, I have a question for you. This may be make or break of if I will be subscribed to you any longer. Do you respect women? Of course I respect women, you cuck. And I almost want to ban your ass and block you right now for whether or not it's gonna make or break you subscribe to my channel. I wish I could answer both. Yes I respect, and no I don't. Like, what a cuck. You SJW wannabe slut. Anyway, look, Queen Wiener is all like, I remember one time Cyael let me punch him in the face. What the fuck is she talking about? That didn't happen. Is this everybody watching me pause the game, the video stream? Come on now. Somebody came in looking at that thumbnail of all those gay boys like, what the hell did I just come into now, Lord? Oh, Lord Jesus. Jesus Christ. Jesus, Jesus. This is not going well. Oh, what the fuck is this? Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Oh wait, no, I'm alive? Why are they yelling my name? Am I not okay? Look, this was sloppy, but it worked out. If you call this working out, okay. I work out. Yay. Whatever that was. That was stupid. Look, let me scroll back up. I apologize for missing things. Zelamar says, is it bad that I just spent the last 10 minutes figuring out how to spell relief? No, I guess we all need to Google things occasionally. Ritalin, maybe that's how something tells me this guy was trying to spell Ritalin, and he spelled right line. He says, I remember Cyael let me punch myself in the nuts. Pretty good comment, dude. 4 out of 5 stars. Candy Stripe says, did you ever ask me to slap you, Cyael? Nope. Nope. Feel like that happened in a dream of yours? It most certainly did, woman. It most certainly did. Sean Watson hits us with a confession. He says, I was a very dorky, insecure kid in elementary. I wanted so bad to be accepted by the cool crowd until high school when I realized I never want to be anything like them. Good. I'm glad that you came to this realization, you know? Because I'll tell you one of the scary things, dude. And this is probably one of the scary things. When you're younger, there's a very huge appeal that's super understandable to be part of the cliques, to be part of that crew, to be part of that group. And in many ways, that's what's cool, you know, is being, I guess, recognized by a lot of people. I was an anomaly. When I was young, somehow I was like a super hardcore loner that wanted nothing to do with anybody and nothing to do with anything. And I hated my peers and I hated the teachers. And somehow, to some people, I was really cool, like imitatively cool and all kind of stupid shit like that. Sometimes I would do and say shit just to see if people would go along with it, and they really would. And I don't know if that's like some kind of psychological charismatic thing that I was fucking with people, as far as almost like, I don't know, it seemed like the spell I had on some people was hypnotic, but I wanted nothing to do with anybody. Do you know what I mean? But I did recognize that at that age, when you were young, it was really all about fitting in, getting the approval of some of these assholes, and being like, I want to say, socially aware in a way where your image isn't compromised and you're not like in the shadow of what's going on. The comedy, and I want to say the irony here, is that a lot of people who end up in these groups, who end up fitting in, when they get older, they grow up to be these basic motherfuckers. The ones that you see, you know, taking pictures of food on Instagram, there's nothing wrong with that occasionally, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm talking like every day, every outing, they're scrolling up and down Facebook. That's like the only thing that they do, you know what I mean? And they're just plastic and fake, and like their whole existence is their online avatar and how people are supposed to see them, because they have nothing going on outside of that. You know what I mean? Like, the funny thing is, you fall into the trap way easier of growing up into that basic asshole if you fit in when you're younger, right? But if you're that outcast, it's easier to develop, like, you know, what old people might call character. You know what I'm talking about? And they say, you know, you hear the phrase, oh, that builds character. It literally does. It literally builds character for you to not be part of the fucking in crowd, because the in crowd, you realize, is not what you want anything to do with. Even when you're older is the crazy part. Luna's all like, I have to go. This stream just started. Sorry, bye, Cyael. I'll try to be here next stream whenever it is. I love you. Bye, Luna. That girl has a picture of a pickle as a default. What is happening? What is happening? Cats for Cat God says, hey, Cyael. Hello, Cats for Cat God. Sean H says, I never felt like I wanted to fit in more. Like I just secretly judge everybody. Well, everybody does, I imagine. To some degree. Zelamar says, Cyael should watch Black Mirror, especially the episode 15 Million Merits, which is based on exactly on what you're just talking about. Let me tell you something, man. I think I've only seen a couple of episodes of Black Mirror, and my favorite is unfortunately History of You, and it also makes me the most uncomfortable, and I don't want to rewatch it because it's a little too real. It's a little too real. I feel so hot. And I may need to like turn on the air in a way where it stays on. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Me remembering how to play this damn game is not gonna fucking happen. Cause hilariously, it's a summon whistle. Oh, I'm summoning him. That's not good. Take photos. Oh, now we got an in-game camera. Ain't that a bitch?
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Are there any like combos or something that I can do? Am I all wrong about this? You just slash away at everything. It's okay. Here come more of these assholes. Well, how did I use the? I used to use like magic or something. What are these weapons? Oh, that doesn't look like it's relative. Oh, I think I just use. Oh, okay. I just use. Okay, I am getting. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I remember this screen. It's getting real, baby. Woo, baby. Let me hit that summon. Wait a minute, though. Strike them down, Odin. Show them the true meaning of DPS, baby. Baby. Wait a minute now. You chose the wrong time to fall out the sky now, baby. Looks like your bitch-ass machine just fell the fuck over tonight. Why did I turn off the music? Because the music when he shows up is so amazing. And then we return to the scorched earth that is this fucking...
I know why the tales are told.
Who said that? I could have delivered that line better. I know now. I know now why the tales are told. That's enough. Sorry. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 23rd Confession Podcast. Tonight we're talking about bullies and insecurities. Earlier I read a story about a guy who bullied some people when he was younger, and then he grew up to become a hairdresser and was just taking out his rage on, you know, young unsuspecting people. How fucked is that? My word. Right Line says, I never wanted to fit in even though I'm pretty much an extrovert. All my friends like me the way I am, and I love them for that. You know, what a great Pokemon you'd make, you know? I bet your friends, if they could make you hold something, they'd make you hold an Everstone so that you'd never change. Yeah, what a dumb thing to say, but I just said it and you probably got it because you're all fucking nerds. Alright? Cats for the Cat God said he got kicked out of college for feeling up teenage girls on our conservation research trip to Cuba. That sounds pretty intense. Jesus Christ, you guys are living them hardcore lives. Sean Watson says, I think my biggest insecurity was the fact that I was so underweight that my chest caved in pretty bad. Right around the time I was getting into girls, millions of push-ups later, I finally reversed it. Push-ups, huh? Well, damn, Sean Watson, you just sound like some kind of everyman. You grabbed life by the balls and you taught it a lesson, huh? Wow. Queen says, I know them feels Squeaker. What is Squeaker saying? Who's Squeaker? Queen may be talking to an imaginary friend. I like this guy, but he has an Asian woman fetish. And I'm like, well, that's not me, I guess. Queen always tripping about some nigga that she like. That's like so bad for her. And she doesn't realize it until it's too late. Well, Queen, live that life until you get pregnant, I guess. Yi Zhang says, if I was there, I would have knocked that person out. Mr. Squeaker said, you might be important to somebody already. You might just not know about it. I really didn't see a comment by Squeaker. Squeaker says, man, I wish I was important to somebody. Of course you're important to somebody, you cuck. It's just not the person that you want it to be. And this is pretty much the life that most women live. And I don't have to, you know, make you imagine it. There it is with Queen right now. Queen says that she lives that life. I know them feels. I like this guy, but he has an Asian woman fetish, and I'm like, well, that's not me, I guess. Queen is upset because some guy that she's into isn't into her. Is that the same, though, Squeaker, as not being important to somebody? Or is it not being important to someone specific? So this is the plight of many people. Many people want to be important to someone specific. They hold somebody that they value that may or may not be good for them. They have no idea what the future holds. They have no idea what potentially could go down in either person's life and whether or not they would make a compatible match for one another. And even if they did make a compatible match for one another in the right now, they could both change into somebody that neither of them likes, right? So when we talk about people feeling a certain way because they feel like they don't matter to anybody, what they really mean is that they don't matter to that one person or those few people that they like to matter to. I'm not assuming, you know, what's going on in your life. I'm not, you know, getting up my own ass and just saying, oh, well, you're just being spoiled or, you know, lame or a cuck because, you know, you aren't on the mind of the person that you think about all the time. But the bottom line is, you need to be aware. You need to be outrageously aware sometimes of why you're upset, because I know with Queen, you know what I mean, what would it take for you guys to not feel that way? And that's the scary part. Squeaker's gonna say, Cyael, what I mean is nobody really likes to ever talk to me in general because I'm so awkward. Man, I don't know you, so I can't say, but what I want to ask is, you know, are you just so unaware of like what comes out of your mouth or your mannerisms or your traits? Or do you think that like the type of people that you associate with or that are around in your kind of like geographic location are just not the types to, I want to say, have much in common with you? Because I don't mean this in a really rude way. There are really only two times that many men can come off ridiculously awkward. And here's the first way: when they have some sort of problem developmentally and like socially, like Asperger's, or maybe they're on the spectrum in some way, you know what I mean? And shit's flying out of their mouth in a way where they can't stop it until it's too late. Or you know how like sometimes you'll be talking to somebody and you'll say something stupid and you'll think to yourself, God, that was fucking lame, you shouldn't have said that, you know what I mean? Let's call it Chris Griffining, you know what I mean? Where you're just like not coming off the right way and you know you're making it worse sometimes, so all you can really do to come off well is just to shut your mouth. We possess the awareness to be able to just see that, so we don't do it. The other time that a man is going to be legit awkward is when he is trying too hard with a girl who's not interested. Okay, so this shouldn't be something that happens with other dudes, you feel me? Unless I guess you're trying too hard to, like, I don't know, strike up a conversation or have something in common with them. So Squeaker, I really want to know, like, what makes you say that you're awkward? Like, has somebody told you this? Have you just felt it? That's what I want to know. Anyway, Nicholas Thorne is like, Queen, follow the Church of Cyael. Find someone who is about what you're about. Hummingbird says, confession, I am very insecure about my body and my weird scars. Somebody's gonna love your body just the way it is, and you don't need to worry about, you know, not lining up with whatever you think you should be, because I'm sure you're picture perfect, Hummingbird, to somebody. Candy Stripe says, my name is Isabella. What the fuck? Queen said, I follow the Church of Beyonce. That's the only church I need. Yeah. And if they liked it, then they would have put a ring on it. Queen. Cats for cat God says. Hummingbird, hey, I have many scars too. Are you alright? You know, I got scars that will not heal. Lieutenant Walrus says, confession, I borrowed a pencil from my middle school teacher and I never returned it. Well, damn, bro. That's pretty edgy, man. Next, you're gonna tell me you got some tapes from Blockbuster that you didn't return. How you living your life like this? You wake up in a cold sweat? Sean Watson says, how could I possibly believe you? You're such a bullshitter. Bella. Faith F says, I used to be really uncomfortable with my body, so I wound up binding my chest for a while. Oh my god, to make your boobs go down, Faith? What the fuck? Oh my god. What if they fucked up the way that your titties sit, Faith? Faith, if you bound your tits for too long, they probably fucked the way that your tits sit. That's so strange that you were uncomfortable with how big that they were, Faith. Most girls would just love having huge cans because they know the power that comes with it. And you bound your breasts? That's nuts, Faith. Kiki says, Faith, I feel you. Middle school, I was already rocking a D cup and would be made fun of for it. I'm so sorry, girls. That's something that, you know, would give you all the attention in the world from, you know, certain people. Would just make you a laughing stock from the jealous hoes that, you know, are all around you. I'm super sorry to hear that. Ashberry Room says, Stripe's name is Bella. She's lying, dude. Come on. Professional commenter says, hey, did I miss something? Is that becoming like the funny phrase of the people who come up late? Sean Watson, yeah, PC, you missed me. Oh my god. Mr. Squeaker says, I just don't understand how to communicate properly with anyone, no matter how autistic or weird they are or anything. People just don't work out for me. People are all different, man. So all you can really do is start with your common interests. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make friends through your common interests. So do you like singing? Do you like writing? Do you like playing games? Do you like going out and playing volleyball? You know what I'm talking about? What do you like to do? Because there must be, you know, I'm not saying you should jump on a subreddit that's all about necrophilia or whatever you're into, you know what I'm talking about, and just automatically message somebody. But like, I like to think that if I was into huge-breasted women, that there was just like a place that I could go to and go, listen, ladies, you know, hopefully one of you's into all of this. And I start jiggling around, and then I start singing John Legend. What would I do without your smile? While I'm jiggling all around. And then it kind of sounds like an Elvis song. All of me, thank you very much. All of you, thank you very much. It's like Johnny Bravo now. That's not, man, you're fucking crazy, Cyael. Cats for Cat God says, I've just given up on bras for the most part. Too awkward and they get in the way. Well, how small are your breasts where you can afford to not wear bras, Cat for Cat God? Come on, you know? Because if she had big ebony boobs, then I'd be like, Snapchat, Cyael, you know what I'm talking about? I'm kidding. And Rich the Fox says, a little weird, but I'm real insecure about using the bathroom in public places because I feel like it smells really bad. I can't have milk, but listen, I'm right there with you, but not for your reason, okay? I don't use the public bathroom because, you know what I mean? It's just gross. I don't want to go in the public bathroom, not because of how it smells, but because it's like a fucking germ wonderland in there. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like if I were gonna use, I would want like some kind of hazmat suit, because I feel like when I'm walking into a public bathroom that I'm essentially walking into a microscopic cloud of germs that are from strangers. Do you know what I mean? You guys have no idea, but like this, just like I'm that kind of guy where I'm scared of other people using the bathroom at my house, because if I don't know if they close in the damn toilet after they pissed or shit and they flush it, that it, you know, their shit could float up and coat everything in that bathroom. Bathrooms are gross as hell. I like, if you guys have ever heard of the show Monk or seen the show Monk, I just straight up become a germaphobe when it comes to bathrooms, but we don't need to go into it. Bing bong. Whoa. And Richie the Fox, I am right there with you. Damn, am I really that far? Am I really that far away? Damn, I think I'm really far from the chat. I'm sorry. Michael Daza says, I had this insecurity that my friends don't actually like me and just tolerate me. Honestly, one of my worst fears. To be honest, I think that's a reasonable fear, and I think it's true in certain cases statistically. Monkey says, confession, I may have said this in another stream. I felt worse when I had to board my lizard for 2 days. Then my sister flew to Chicago for 5 weeks, and I still don't really miss her yet. Well... Sean Watson says, my wife has stretch marks from having 2 kids and she's so embarrassed of it. I can't find them ugly because they are a result of my beautiful children. Dude, I actually like stretch marks, dude. And I can say that on the stream and have people actually believe me, because I've had women who've had stretch marks and then I'll go, you know, they're not that bad. They're actually kind of attractive. And then they'll go, shut the fuck up. And I'll be like, yeah, I get why you wouldn't believe it. You know what I mean? But on the stream, I can legit say, yo, I knew this one fucking girl back in high school named Taylor. Okay. And you guys know me. I'm not an ass guy, but this white girl had an ass that was so fat. Okay. It wasn't like huge. It was just like a fat ass, like the type of ass that you would see and go, oh, this girl does squats, but she didn't do squats. Her ass was fat and she had stretch marks on her sides, as if like when she hit puberty, she hit it hard and her hips just, you know, was just like, it's time. Like Moses came and put his staff down and was like, let that chick have the booty and the hips now. Ooh, saith Jesus. And then he put his staff on top of the record that was on the turntable and was like, give it booty. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sorry. I'm trying to reel this in here, guys. But seriously, they're cute. Some girls have stretch marks. They're cute. Guys, I gotta stroll down because I keep missing shit and I apologize. Cats for Cat, Kiki says, yeah, sure, my husband loves them, but I hate them. I'm still looking into a reduction after we have our only baby. Reduction? Y'all are crazy. Bro, I don't believe in, let the breasts be breasts and be wonderful and shared, because they're wonderful and you're wonderful and you need to love who you are and what you got. Okay. You know the worst part about some people and how they feel about their bodies? If some random person that they really, really liked were to fall out of the sky right now and be like, damn girl, I'm loving every inch of this, they would suddenly like it. And I say damn girl, I mean damn dude too. Like if some girl was just like, look at all that, god damn, maybe just want to suck that dick, then you would be like, damn girl, you really like all this? I want to do it with the lights off, man. You know what I mean? I need to lose some of these LBs. Reel it in, Cyael. As we scroll down, Cats for Cat God says, oh dear, when I went into town to try on clothes earlier today, I just broke down in tears, seeing all my stretch marks in the mirror. I had to go back outside to my boyfriend and left the store. Are you kidding, Cats for Cat God? Are you kidding? Why are you so insecure with yourself? You said it yourself. You have a fucking boyfriend. So do you think that he's just like tolerating you like Michael Davis said? Or do you think that he's just into certain aspects of your personality? Or do you think that he likes all of you for all of you and that you should take a page out of his book and try to like yourself for who you are too? Naturally, he fell in love with a version of you that wasn't naked, but I'm sure when he did see you naked that it didn't turn him away. So if he can like you stretch marks and all, maybe you should too. And maybe you should accept the fact that like that's not a part of you that other people are seeing. You know what I mean? You can't let that kind of shit get down on you. That's so strange, woman. A lot of girls like you look in the mirror and they hate themselves and they feel sad and they'll never have a boyfriend because they get in their own way that much. They're so down on themselves that they convince themselves that no one could ever feel strongly for them, because how could they? You know what I mean? I know women where I can't even compliment them without being shot down, and it makes them like, it makes you want to give up even talking to them because they're unfucking bearable. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be super down on yourself, because after a while nobody wants to put up with you, but when you're so down on yourself that when somebody is literally like a tennis ball just sending a compliment your way and you're just on deck all the time with a figurative fucking tennis racket to be like, I ain't taking that compliment, you know what I mean? Before long people will just be throwing up their hands like, okay nigga, you win. You know what I mean? Love is being the tennis vernacular for the analogy that I'm spinning for you here, guys. What a madman, Cyael. Nicholas Thorne says, sit the fuck down, Cyael. That all of me cover you made was the last thing that made me cry. Nicholas, you cried to the all of me cover? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I think he's kidding. Kiki says, I am too, cats. I lost a lot of weight, but it all came back to you fucking women. You fucking women are driving me insane right now. Cats for the Cat God says, Cyael, that actually kind of helped, but the fact that I'm scrolling down and reading these in such a late manner means I have no idea what she's saying that to. What a nightmare, Cyael. Why don't you stay current with the fucking... Zelamar says, I blame my antisocial nature on the fact that the friends I had only talk to me if I approach them. They used to have a chat called the Not Harry group chat. They gradually became hostile. Ugh. To be honest, man, you should be happy, you know? And I try to say it all the time. I try to say that it's better to not have friends than to have the wrong friends, dude. Because some people are just vicious. Hostile doesn't begin to fucking, you know what I mean? Hostile, the phrase would you'd be being mean to the phrase hostile to attach some of the animals to that word that some people are capable of being. It's nuts. Sean Watson says, Cyael has me nodding my head to a lot. Oh, he has me nodding my head a lot, making so much sense. Kyle Willard. Well, I appreciate that, Sean. Kyle Willard says, I left to go to the bathroom, came back to love is being the tennis bow. Hummingbird said, confession, I lose weight accidentally. Cats for Cat God says, no, my boyfriend is totally lovely. I've just always been bullied and had mental health issues that affected me physically. Many scars and trauma from bad people doing bad things. One of two. She'll go on to complete that. Kiki says, I know my significant other has your same thinking. He really hates it when I say I'm ugly or too fat, and really likes that I listen to you seeing now it's like I'm seeing I look better. Huh. Lieutenant Walrus says, confession, I hate all of you, and you're all pathetic losers. Little bitches complaining over nothing. Deal with it, pussies. Well, he's the one in here confessing, so you know he's got some stuff on. He's got some chips on his shoulder too. Just kidding. Mr. Squeaker Jr. Gaming says, confession, when I was 7, my cousin with Asperger's made me watch porn for a whole day. A whole day, Squeaker? What made you continue, you know? I mean, were you at an age where it's just like, oh, I'm feeling kind of weird, but I don't know what to do with it. We better keep watching. You know what I mean? It seemed normal at the time, but it made me get into some weird shit and made me super insecure my whole life. Professional commenter says, my confession is up top, Cyael, in case you missed it. Let's try to find it. Professional commenter. Ugh. Oh boy. The duck says, I was mostly kept to myself, was quiet when in class, maybe drew anime with big titties, but still I didn't understand what did I do to make her bully me. Well, that's not the beginning. She says, confession, I had this bully from middle school who would bully me for no reason. It happened to the point where she did it in the first year of high school. I didn't understand why she was bullying me. I mostly kept to myself, and to this day I still don't know why. I'm sorry that happened, man. Sorry, my nose fills up every time I try to stream, and I have to be careful with how I clear it, because if I try to blow too hard, it'll like blow up my ears, and that's not good. Howdy S says, I have a confession. I have schizophrenia, misfortune, sadness, no girlfriend, just in the wad. I don't know what that is. No friends, trash of people. Don't know what that is. No work, no experience, and I've already been hospitalized in hospice. Well, let me tell you, Howdy S. Boy, howdy. It gets better. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Nicholas says, I'm not kidding. You are still my eye of the storm. What? I just don't know what it means sometimes, guys. Cats for Cat God says he's an absolute gem, so kind. Before him, I'd overdosed in the past. I'm on the spectrum on antipsychotics and anti-epileptic medication to stop the tremors and bad coping habits. Guessing she's talking about a boyfriend still. Candy Stripe says it means he jerks it. Just in the wad? That's what that means, is that he jerks it? I'm just in the wad. Just in the wad. All we are is just in the wad. What does it mean? Look, I don't know what the hell's going on in this freaking game half the time. Can't believe I lost my fucking chocobos at the very last minute. So that means I can't ride my spicy chocobos to get anywhere. Can I call the car? What the bing bong? What are timed quests? Nobody has time for this. Oh lordy. GD Mail says, you missed a bit of what I said, Cyael. Buh. Did he say 8 out of 2? Is this guy serious? Wait a minute. Let's scroll up and see if we can find GD's thing. GD, I am not seeing what you wrote, man. It's a busy stream tonight. Cut me some slack. Delamar says, funny thing is that these days people are looking for the next laugh and don't care who they have to alienate just to create a joke that makes them relevant to people or at the top of the group. It's always been like that, to be honest. You know what I mean? I feel like some of the funniest gags like that I can remember from like The Simpsons or American Dad, and not exactly the funniest, just so much as like the deviation from some other bullshit that we're used to, is on American Dad, Stan has a son named Steve Smith, and Steve Smith has, you know, 3 other friends, Barry, Toshi, and Snot. Barry is the fat one, Toshi is the Asian, and Snot is just like this Jewish kid. But the comedy is that even though he's a Jew, he's poor. Snot really gets made fun of along with Steve at school, but there are occasions where Steve will make fun of Snot will make fun of Steve, and then go, don't ruin this for me. You know what I'm talking about? In the same way that like Milhouse would make fun of Bart and then go, don't ruin this for me, Bart. Oh my god, I get to be part of the cool group now. And a lot of people will definitely throw people under. This isn't my car. I kind of just wanted it to be. Oh, my bing bong. I guess.
Sure.
Cats for Cat God says, Sean, I've been clean for just over a year, but I have faded scars all over my arms, some on my thighs and hips, but I found going into my subspace really helps. Subspace. Guys, tell me all about that, because I don't know what the hell that is. What's a subspace? Ashbury Rome says, confession. I can't remember the last time I made another person feel good about themselves. I think I'm bad with people. I want to change this and become much kinder. Well, we should all go out of our way and endeavor to do that as well. Confession from Faith says, last night I convinced a bunch of anti-age regression people that age regression isn't that bad, TM. That's gotta be a joke that I just don't get, and Faith just made me feel old. Kiki says, have you thought about covering them? I was a massive cutter and found that getting tattoos to cover help me move past the bad thing and are better than drugs. Let me scroll up, guys. GD is really saying that he made like a shitload of things, apparently. Candy Stripe says, confession, Cyael is my bully. Shut up, Stripes. Oh my god. People are gonna believe you're garbage. Dex says, confession, I played Minecraft and wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber. Well, I'm trying to scroll up and look for what GD said, but I'm having trouble. I can't believe that Squeaker sat through like all of some guy's porn, you know? That's confusing, man. That's confusing, man. Pokemon, man. GD, I can't even find the shit that you wrote. No, GD says, do you think my bully has a future? But that's number 5 of what he wrote. Why were they so spaced out? What are you, in Russia? I love you, GD. I don't think my bully has a bright future. I honestly do not think he will amount to anything. Guy, this was split, and I'm not joking, dude, between about 70 messages. I'm scrolling up and seeing things that he's written, like, across the universe. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to figure out where your messages are. It looks like Candy says Faith is talking about titties. Wait, Faith's talking about titties? Faith's not talking about titties. Oh, Faith is talking about littles. I saw the word littles and thought it said titties, guys. I guess I just see what I want to see. All except for titties. Kill yourself. Kill your selfie. Guys, I didn't say kill yourself. The guy's name is Kill Your Selfie. Kill Your Selfie in the stream chat says, when I was 9, my brother dropped a real roach in my mouth. I choked on it. Ew. Ew. Was it living, dude? Was it living, dude? Mr. Squeaker says, confession, my mom has MS. And she makes me very irritable. I hate how I act around her. And I try to be nice, but it's just so hard. And at the end of the day, I just feel like a dick about it. Dude, I'm sorry. That's like a lot to handle. I had no idea it was that intense. I'm sorry to hear that. Zelamar says, confession, there's a video out there of me sped up dancing to the Billy Hill theme. I think that's the Benny Hill theme, dude. I regret everything. Did somebody get that video of you and then do that, man? That seems so rude, Harry. I really hope that the friends that you fuck around with in the future, you choose wisely, because you don't want to make the wrong friends that have fun only at your expense. That's kind of rude. I want you guys to find people who have your best interest at heart. That would be worth, you know, making a new family with or something. Madam Ray, who I haven't seen in a long time, says people are pretty scared of me in high school because I was weird. Lots of comments, many threats. Sorry, I just got an interesting Skype message from some cuck. Hadu says she was here? Was Hadu here, guys? Hadu wasn't here, dudes. Hadu wasn't here. I'd know if she were here. Liar. Liar. Squeaker says she just never stops doing anything. She's really hyperactive and gets offended by everything, even though I'm not saying anything hurtful. That's scary as fuck because parents are like that, Squeaker. But I would imagine that maybe the MS like accelerates or exaggerates all kinds of bullcrap. And that's scary as hell. Oh my god. Mr. Squeaker says I can only put it like that she acts like she's 16 or 18. Oh my god. And Hannah says that Hadu was here. And Lexia says that she was here briefly. And Faith says, yeah, she was here. Oh man, I missed her. I apologize. Whoa, she said something too? Hold on. Hadu says, I have always loved my large breasts, but always resented my belly and thighs. Oh. Interesting. Poor Hattie. She really did come and say something. And I missed it. In the heat of the moment. Why'd we stop? Make a stop? At the thicket? Defeat the monster in the innermost sanctum. Well, if you guys hadn't noticed, all I do is get my ass whooped, so defeating a monster would be something pretty amusing. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. Wow. Yeah, I'm turning the music back on. How about it? I like when Faith calls people moldy oranges. Cats for Cat God said, Kiki, one of the scariest things that happened is those rare...
Sorry for cramping your style.
Calm down. I'm just kidding.
Not my fault you're too big for the back seat.
Wow, they're making size jokes with gladiolus. That's rude. Now, back in the list that said Redditors who have been bullied, have you ever run into your bully several years later? One of them says, 3rd through 6th grade, this punk made me feel like hell. That fat bastard even had a gang. Fast forward to just after college, making real money for the first time, I go to a shop to buy a high-end sound upgrade for my new car, and what do you know, he's here. Shitty shirt and tie and all. Salesman shuffles up to me and says, "Hi, Lenny. I'm here to buy, but not from you." He shuffles up to me and I say, "Hi, Lenny. I'm here to buy, but not from you." I walk over to another salesman and request his assistance instead. I spent over twice as much as I intended. Sort of my version of both middle fingers in the air. The look of hatred in his face as I pulled out the credit card made 8-year-old me very content. Worth it. Okay. Well, there's that. Here's another one. A girl in her clique bullied me quite badly when I was younger, and at the time I resented it a great deal. 10 years later, she added me on Facebook out of the blue, and we actually had a really nice conversation about our lives and what we were up to these days. She somehow turned into a pretty decent person, and the unpleasant past was not mentioned once by either of us. I've never really been good at holding grudges, and I do believe that people often grow into someone very different than who they once were. Not to make light of bullying, but a lot of the time children have no idea the damage that they do, and they are victims of awful parenting, such as poor discipline on themselves. Sorry, I know you guys would prefer something more juicy than this, and I'm sorry some people stay assholes for their entire lives. That motherfucker gypped us out of a good story about a bullying. How to find this motherfucker. Mail some eggs to their house. Not egg the house, just mail some eggs to the house, and they'd be like, are these eggs? Who sent these eggs? Who sent these eggs? And they'd be all freaked out. Jeez, I'm so hot right now, guys. Really hot. Cats for Cat Gold says, my abusive ex locked me outside in a shed with a chain link dog leash, the ones for large dogs, gagged me, and bit me so hard in the back of my neck that I have a permanent mouth-shaped scar there. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry to hear that it went down like that, Cats. It's terrible also that, I mean, not to belittle or, you know, I want to say cast aside anything that you've been through. But, I think you said that you had like 2 mental things that I really hated seeing. And that's up. Kill Your Selfie says, confession, I messaged Cyael on Xbox and he never responded. Sweetie, I'm on PSN. Like PlayStation 4. And I don't even respond to messages on there. You know what I mean? You know what I just... Oh, God, you know. What is this? Sorry, one of my speakers is really giving me bullshit problems right now. It's not cool. One of my speakers is freaking the hell out, and that's so gay. Anyway, Tom Halert says, screw that, hold a grudge, get some bows. Wow. Hummingbird says, confession, my boyfriend is super submissive, but I just want him to take charge in something for once. Oh my God. Look, I'm used to girls being in the stream, but so many of you girls seem to have boyfriends that you're just like, yeah, that's nice, you sit over there. I fucking hate myself, okay? And yeah, he's nice, whatever, but oh my God. I just think about me and I'm just like, what the fuck? What is the point even? And then the guy comes in the room, he's all like, hey babe, what's going on? You're like, get out of here, okay? I need my time. And then you're just looking in the mirror, you're just like, look at you, you fucking pig whore. I'm kidding. Oh my God, I'm hilarious, okay? Apologizing. GD said, it's not like I'm in rural Russia. I asked him if he was in Russia years ago. I'm in America. I just wait a while before saying anything. I don't know, man. That was a long time ago, man. Why did Kiki say raped? Kiki said, have you been getting help? I was rapped. No, she was raped, but nothing ever came out of it, so he still bothers me. But my mental health doctor helps me so much. Ugh, I can't believe that I can't believe that a rapist has the balls to keep bothering you. That's disgusting. I wish there were a way to implicate him, you know what I mean? Just like get him in a conversation where he's saying something like, and then you say something like, sometimes I wonder if you'd rape me again if you were given the opportunity. Like if I were to show up somewhere. And then you could get him to be all like, yeah man, I totally do it. And then like record the conversation and all kind of crap, or maybe like bait him into some sort of trap, just whoop his ass, just bait him out. That's entrapment, I guess, but still, it's like vigilante justice. I could be like Spider-Man and just beat up rapists. Spider-Man beating up rapists. Thought he got away, but fuck this guy. My lead pipe, back of his head, concussed now. Almost dead. Look out. I'm sorry. Professor Commenter says, faith isn't it's addictive to not swear it. What? Cats for the Cat Gold says, I mean, even if I go to the bathroom, my perineum tears every once in a while. And it makes me physically sick feeling the scar tear. I'm very sorry that something as crazy and traumatic as that occurred. Some guys just, are monsters. Better you kill a girl, you know what I'm talking about? Lock her in a shed and make her wear a dog leash? Like, come on, man. It's a bit excessive. It's a bit excessive. Do you guys remember the story of JJ Sweets, who was kidnapped and then gang raped? And this was the girl that, you know, she came in one confession podcast to tell us a story about how she would sit in a chair without a crotch and like dudes would like shit on her, but she would get paid. And part of me, you know, jokingly, because what can I do but, you know, try to make light of the situation. I was saying how, you know, this, you know, we're living our lives and we're not getting paid for any of the things that we're doing, but some people are getting paid to get shit upon, you know what I mean? But that is that's the sad truth, the sad danger of living certain kind of lives. And some people don't live any kind of life. They don't ask for anything, and some crazy sad stuff occurs and happens to them. So all we can do, unfortunately, is try to make a cautionary tale out of it and say that, hey, some people may appear to be one type of person on the surface, and when they get the opportunity, they just flip that shit on you. When they get you to lower your defenses, become a little vulnerable, to lower that guard, they have you right where they want you. And Squeaker, I know you feel like you may want somebody in your life, somebody that you feel that you can identify with, that you're compatible with, to take the edge off, to calm down with, to just be at ease in the midst of. But some people are just waiting for you to let that guard down. They will do anything, they'll say anything, they'll be anything that you want them to be to get you.
Oh, while you guys were gone, I saw a chocobo run past and it had a person on its back. Have you guys ever ridden one before? I bet it'd be super fun.
Funny you should ask.
Knocked. Call a bird for the lady.
But I can't, because I can't call a bird because I fucked up, okay? And I let it run out. I really let it run out, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to camp. What I really want to do is go back to that chocobo spot, but I can't just fast travel anywhere, apparently. Wait a minute, can I? Remember, the chocobo spot is somewhere over here. Is this it? Rent a bird? No, I want to go to the chocobo spot, right? And that's like right here. Well, I can rent a bird there. I didn't know. Return there then. Oh boy, Cats for Cat God says, I can't even walk to the corner shop on my own. I'm so terrified in my own room as I'm so scared. Why is it getting pushed off that fast? Anyway, as I'm so terrified in my own room, as I'm so scared that he'll come back and get me, I have to sleep with all the lights on or I start to hyperventilate. God, you can't live in fear like that. I'm so sad to hear that. Why did we all crouch and then come like we're like, the gang's all here? Ugh. Is this where I rent a bird? Is this fuel? You there. That's it. This is a shop. Shut up. This is where I rent a bird. Rent it for, you know, 7 days. 7 days. The comedy is that we were going somewhere just now and we were like, oh, we should stop. Oh wait, is it where the car is? Awesome. So I can just return to the car and it'll be where it was. Cool. Oh my god. So as we scroll down the list, Cats for Cat God says, I fucking hate being paranoid and scared of everything, but sadly my brain is wired as it is. I do all I can to cope. Was Michael Davis saying he wanted some Reese's Pieces? And why'd you spell it Reese's? That can't be how that's spelled. You know, I can't even say that I know anything about Reese's. I know I like M&M's, but I don't know if I like Reese's. Because I can't recall their taste. Maybe I'll put some Reese's Pieces on a list or something. Oh, I have some pudding on my wish list. That is amazing. I love it because the other day somebody was like, you know what? You need to put something healthy on your wish list, Cyael. And I was like, oh yeah? And then I put some pudding on that bitch. Put some pudding on that bitch. Wait a minute, the fucking curtains are gone. Damn, that car was driving fast. People just come zipping down this road? I didn't know it was like that. Is the sun going down? Alright, let's figure out how to call the chocobo. We do it like that. Did I have multicolored chocobo? Like a white chocobo? I'd want that. He's white! Oh my gosh! Yay! Yours are all gay colored too! Hers is red and you guys are purple, just like the homos you are. Do, 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 do. How do I speed it? Yeah! Do, 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 do. How you jump it? Oh, yes! Do, do. How you slide it? No, I want to slide it. Ugh. Okay, you speed it. And then how do you slide it? No. God damn it. Get on it.
Thanks, buddy.
No, we're not done. Okay, so you do that to... How do I... What are the controls? No, that's how you get off. You're kidding. I'm really sorry. God, what the hell came over me for a couple seconds? And then the music is still playing too. Shut up, Cyael. Hey, can I change the music while I'm on the chocobo? How about I change it to... Can't change the music while on a chocobo, apparently. Not interesting. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. 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 Where the hell are we supposed to be going, ladies and gentlemen? The car is parked there. We're meant to go where? Here? A dungeon. Intriguing. It's soon becoming nighttime in the game. I apologize. It's making me feel like it's nighttime in real life, even though it's long been nighttime. Tiffycakes arrives in the stream chat. Nice to see you. Hope everybody's had a decent day. Hazelnut Snickers, you guys are talking about that googly woogly now. I don't know anything about that stuff. Guys, I love you. Let's go ahead and see what we can fuck up in this game. Because I know that's what Zelimar wants, right? So there are two in front of me. There's really 5 chocobos out here. This game can handle 5 chocobos. How do I get there? It says I'm supposed to go along the river. There'll be some kind of bitch boy path over there. I didn't want it to be nighttime, man. Jeez. Okay. Kiki says it's my first night alone, so my night is better because of you. Because of who? Professional commenter says, I really want to have no dandruff whatsoever, man. I imagine that's something you guys gotta work towards. You can't just have no dandruff out of nowhere. What is this over here? Some kind of horned beast? Don't attack my chocobo, boy. You got me fucked up. Oh shit, it's just a... Oh, there's a lot of you. Guy, don't do this. Chocobo, dash the chocobo. Use the force. Did I just use another goddamn potion? Ugh. What is this weapon? Did something just sting me? We done here? I don't have time for this. Get onto the path, Cyael, and try not to stray from it. Unbelievable. Charlie is awesome, says $21 is a lot of money. What are you talking about? What are we all talking about? Kiki says, I use multiracial curls stuff and it helps too, but it's $21. What's multiracial curls? Is that a hair thing? Oh yeah, that's for like keeping dandruff out. Oh, you guys are talking about hair products now. Where's Emily when you need her? Serious Sketch says, Cyael, what the hell is your thumbnail and where can I find it? Look, man, I took a page out of Funhouse's book and I just looked up Rule 34 on the game that I was playing and then photoshopped my own fucking It's cheap as hell and it worked, let me tell you. It didn't work. I mean, you know, I didn't bait anybody in here, I guess, that was really wanting that homo jizzle all over their bizzles. But it's a cute little thumbnail. We're on just like the longest little road ever. This game is not playing with this road. Why do I fully expect to get my ass handed to me in this bullshit dungeon wherever the hell we're going? I feel like this this game has probably got like some of the most beautiful monster designs ever. Can I save? Nope.
You okay? You want to take a break? I'm fine. Come on. Break time. Break time!
Okay, can't read a chocobo here, so let's jump off. Jump off it. Jump off. Okay. Get off the chocobo. Get off. Gonna get off now? Okay. Now you don't want to get off? Now you're not getting off. That's the jump button. How might one get off of a damn chocobo? I wonder. Get out of here. No. Stop. Get off this. What are you what? Is this real life? Do you think I'm not on this right now? I think the game thinks I'm not on it. Stop. Literally pressing every button right now. It had me jump off of it before. I think the game thinks I'm not on it. Ooh. Why do I break every game I touch?
Thanks for the ride.
Okay, bye. You fucking...
Again.
Jesus. Whatever works. Let us get to it. Oh. I wish everybody in the chat would stop talking about $21. I hear that fucking... I see that again. I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. Confession from Mr. Squeaker Jr. Gaming. I replaced human contact with drugs for about a year, and I would constantly smoke weed, take kratom, take diazepam, or almost anything I could to get my hands on just to end the severe boredom I had. I just timed out Serious Sketch because he was like, "You got a problem with $21, my nigga?" And I was like, "Ooh, I timed his ass out. I'm sorry." The game was giving me a shit, you know.
Step lightly in here. There's no telling what'll crawl out of the woodwork.
Say your prayers.
It's time.
What the hell is this? What the hell was that? Kiki says, "But I will give you $21, Cyael." Give me $21. That'd be so sweet. Oh my gosh. $21. Yes. That's how you know I did it. I made $21. There, it's no nudes, but it'll work. You know? It's no nudes. I love me. Wait, why did Hannah time out Tom Alert? Oh, I see what he did. Hannah's funny, dude. Hannah's funny. Somebody misspelled piss. They were like, "Oh, will $42 piss you off twice as much, Cyael?" But he spelled piss OISS, and Hannah said no, but it might OS me off. Oh man, and she timed him out. That's funny. Okay, that is funny. Oh my God, Harry Zelamar just donated $21. Oh my Zelamar. Oh my Zelamar. Zelamar's made me the happiest camper for the past 3 days. Oh my God. Whoa, who be she 2455? I think that's Amanda. And I don't know why she's made her name Who Be She, but I think that's Amanda. So hello to Amanda. But let's recognize Zelamar for his $21 contribution while we're in this spooky forest. So spooky, bathed in the light of our waist-mounted flashlight. Everything's gonna be alright. No. Yes, no. Oh. Oh my God. Yo, what the fuck? Someone named Kristen just gave me $21. Who is Kristen? That's Kiki. Kiki, thank you so much. I don't know what the fuck to say. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? I'm getting as anxious as these people in this forest are right now, for real. Because I don't know, like, oh, can you guys, okay, can you, Charlie, shut up. Okay, he's all like, oh, we get it, $21 this, $21 that. They're donating $21, dude. Okay, so, okay, oh my god. Zelamar, Kiki, if there's anything I can do. What is happening? I'm like.
Try to put on a good show, huh?
What? Nothing to it.
All in a day's work.
Are those eyes over there?
Wouldn't want to squish some slimy bug and ruin my nice kicks.
It was a one-hit kill.
Never knew what hit him.
Seriously, what can I do for you guys? Because I'll have an attack. I'll panic if I can't feel like I'm doing something for the kind gesture. So let me know. Oh my god. I didn't ban anybody! Why is everybody confusing me timing people out for banning them? Listen, you know what I think people are doing? I think they see me time them out and just assume that they're banned, so they move on to another account.
Say your prayers.
And that's crazy, guys. So we know your name is Ian now, if that's your real name. And I didn't ban you. Thank you for the $5. What a... Oh, I'm getting pretty anxious. Oh, God. Okay, look. This might as well be the Cyael's Insecurity stream. You know, I spend all these streams like daring people to donate shit to me, and then when they do it, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Ooh, okay. Well, well, I don't. It's not just like money. I just don't want it to seem like, okay, look, Charlie is asking, money makes you anxious, and it's not that the money makes me anxious. It's just that, like, I feel like that the idea of me getting something for nothing is rude. So I'm totally available and on deck to do something for anybody that is willing to be there for me in that way, and I want them to know it. So, you know, if what you want is for me to do something, you don't want me to. Okay. Well, Zelly, you're getting all the Patreon thingies because, yeah, that was pretty much that was 3 days back to back of you making $20 investments, dude. Come on. Jeez. So, yeah, go read all of those, and then whatever new patron things that I make up in the future, you'll be eligible of that. But the main one is the movie. So if you want to watch a movie as part of the stream, we could set that up. And you could decide on the movie yourself since you're the big shot. Or you could, you know, you could make the stream be like, I want to watch this. And then you just choose. You know what I'm talking about? Holy crap. Did Charlie say suck my dick for $5? Sucky, sucky, $5. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know if you guys have seen this one dude that's like streaming in a restaurant, and it's like an Asian restaurant, and there's tons of Asian people around him, and like people donate right to his channel, and when they donate, they can choose a little sound clip or a song that plays, and the sound clip that his stream chose was like this really racist sounding, like sucky sucky one time sucky sucky fucky fucky wonton Hong Kong wonton and all this bullshit. And then all the Asian people in there were like looking at him, and his face was the fucking, it was gold. It was what made it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Nicholas Thorne says, Cyael, you are my eye of every storm. I'd appreciate very much if you narrate that I was a night guard, no sleep thingy. You're right. You asked me to do that and I completely forgot. Did you write that, Nicholas Thorne? Tell us the truth. Did you write it? I'll forget that if I don't bookmark it, so I'll bookmark it right now. I'm like shocked, guys, tonight, honestly. Cats for Cat God says, I've heard about The Room. You've never seen The Room, sweetie? You're so lucky. You're in for such a treat when you decide to watch it. But the weird thing about The Room is everybody says that you need to watch it on your own the first time through. Or watch it with like a really close loved one or something. The Room, dude. The Room, if you haven't seen it before, people need to shut the hell up and let you experience this train wreck, because you're just going to be like, what the fuck is happening? Kiki says, I will watch The Room. LOL, it's a good movie. Kiki gets a movie too. Do it, Kiki. Do it. I remember this one really old horror movie with Samuel L. Jackson in it about like a room in a hotel, and it may have been based on some bullshit novel, maybe by like Stephen King or something. Am I going in the right direction? Nope. I left where I was supposed to be. Let's try that again, Cyael. Oh, hi, Mark. Damn it. Ian Stout said it already. That's what made me want to say it. Oh, hi, doggy. Dude, there's a scene in Spider-Man Homecoming where Parker makes the time to pet a kitty cat. And if he said, oh, hi, kitty, I would have lost my fucking shit. Because there's a scene where he's like, Lexaeus says 1408. He knows the movie. Yeah. Zelamar says, what about Cool Cat Saves the Kids? Hey, man, if you want to, y'all some edgy motherfuckers. I want to watch Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Why not The Room if you want to watch Cool Cat Saves the Kids? That's a whack movie, man. That's a real whack movie. And then, you know, if that guy finds out that we're watching this shit online, he's going to be mad as hell. He ain't got nothing better to do. Because he was taking on Adam of YMS.
Slow down.
Yeah, get booked. Yeah, one hit. I don't know where the hell I'm going. This is nuts.
Nice work, everyone.
There's nothing wrong with whack movies. They're cool sometimes. You know what's a whack movie and I love it? Kung Fury. That's whack as hell, and I love it. Alright. Oh my god. Let me turn this music up, because it's pretty nifty. Kind of like it. Oh wait, it's not the music that needs to be turned up. I need to turn up the speakers. I mean the volume on the microphone. Hummingbird says, at Cyael, have you seen Kung Pao? I actually haven't. I won't lie. Cool Cat is pretty fucking bizarre, but like, I think it's bizarre in only a way that a man who doesn't know how to make a movie can be. But here's the thing. What makes The Room so good is like, is Wiseau does fundamentally understand how to make a movie, but not how it should be. And I can only compare it to music, because music is all that I know. Okay, now you have some people who, when they sing, they can't carry a tune, but they could be a good producer, because if they sat down with a track, they could tell you what was too sharp or too flat, and they know how things are supposed to sound. So some people can play an instrument more because they know how it's supposed to sound, and less because they're naturally going to be able to produce that sound when they open their mouth. Do you understand? Like, some of us have it inside of us to, before I say a pitch, I know that it's going to sound like in my head, and I go, oh, you know what I mean? But some people can only start singing and then correct after the fact. And some people, you know, when they play an instrument, whether it's a brass instrument or a woodwind instrument or even like strings, maybe they have it in their fingers, or maybe they have it in their the embouchure to figure out what it's going to sound like before it comes out of their mouth. Like, you ever hear somebody play a guitar and it's just like out of tune as fuck? and they don't know that it's out of tune, it's because it's not in their ears. They don't have the ears to know what the hell is right or sounds right. I like to think that Wiseau didn't have the eyes or the vision to see his movie and realize, nah, this shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm talking about? This shit is ridiculous. Tommy Wiseau is fucking crazy. And it's because he saw that final product and was like, oh, this is great. He thought it was great. He thought this was good. And everybody that was involved with it were so glad to be done with the production of this crazy ass movie that they were just done. Ugh. Tommy Wiseau is a god among men. I hate Send More. Oh my god. I fed up with this world. What? I just remember the one line where he's like, motherfucker, and he's like just fucking trailing off in the middle. Did I walk out of the forest again? Sweet God, help me to not get turned around when I walk into this damn forest. Please, Lord. Okay? I'm gonna walk in this bitch for the last time. This forest is tearing me apart. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. Fucking hell, dude. I remember when he called her a bitch in the bathroom. Just the delivery, all of that was confusing as hell. Just the delivery. Fuck me.
Is that a brook I hear babbling?
A regular river, I'd say.
Oh, you think we have time to cast a line?
What the fuck?
Bud, you need to reel yourself in this time around. Lots of rules. No big deal. Here we are. Gotcha. Nothing to it.
You are great now.
The hell is this? What is happening in here? I get it. If I found this shit in the middle of the day, it's a camp. Probably makes sense that we just camp here, whatever.
We made it.
They wouldn't have a camp in here unless something was about to go down, so we have no choice.
Gotta start preparing for supper.
Oh, let me help.
Hey, the woman's gonna help us cook? What an interesting dynamic. Well, I want you to make you know, a lot of crap here, dude. Maximum HP by 300. I don't want you to make the cup noodle. You can make anything. Curry with rice. Looks like mother and child rice bowl. Increase maximum HP by 1,000. Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about. Put it in my mouth, Ignis. Ooh, baby. Look at them HD graphics. Okay. Let's just let it stay. Let's just... And welcome to the... Oh, I thought it was going to stay there forever. That would be so neat. Ian Stout says, if Z gave you $10, would you read some green text from Paranormal? Why not, man? Why not? I haven't heard somebody mention Paranormal in a while, and you guys would be shocked that one of my guilty pleasures is to actually go to Paranormal occasionally and just like watch some of the videos that are bookmarked on some of those. I like that you can actually see the girl in the background, just out of focus. This is a really interestingly built game. We waited a long time for this RPG, and I don't know why, but I just didn't finish it. It's almost as if I wanted it to put away to have for a rainy day to finish. Isn't that scary how we change as we grow older? Remember when I was younger, I couldn't stop playing certain things. And these were in the days before 360 where we're getting achievements, and that was kind of like the driving force in completing certain things. Back in the day when I was on like Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo and Sega Genesis, going into N64, then into regular PlayStation, into PlayStation 2, like I remember just playing the hell out of certain games non-fucking stop, dude. I remember playing this game called Star Wars Battlefront like my life depended on it. Non-stop on the PS2 in those days. It was nuts. Just non-stop playing. You know how we play Overwatch sometimes these days and we just can't stop? I can't stop. Shut up, Cyael. You're a fucking freak. Ian Stout just fucking donated $10. But you can only read the ones about skinwalkers. This is what you want? Well, this guy, he says he wants what he wants. Zelamar, tell me what you want, Zelamar. Zelamar and Kiki, tell me what you want. Well, what you really, really want. So tell me what you... Spice Girls, dude, come on. And Zelamar, just tell me what you want. And Kiki says it has the guy from Event Horizon. We should watch an anime as a stream. Dude, what if we watched Lane? Because I actually really want to watch Lane. Lane is this anime that I've never gotten through. But I would be quiet. I don't know if you guys would want that. I don't know if you'd want something that I wasn't talking over, because I think it'd be funnier if we got a movie that we've all seen and I talked over it, than if Michael Davis says Lane was bad. I can't believe that Lane was bad, dude. Let's Google that shit. Is Lane a good anime? Look at this ugly ass picture. No.
Neat.
No. What's with all these filters?
Gentiana again.
What? When was she here?
She wasn't. This time, I'm sure of it.
The plot thickens.
I'll save that one.
Hey, this one's pretty good. I know. I dig it too.
No, I hate it. I hate all of these. This one's okay because I like White Chocobo, but that's it. Damn! I'll save that. That one's weird. You guys are weird. Stop taking stupid pictures, Prompto. This is interesting.
Let's hit it.
Sure.
It's giant McCrabby Wabs. Let us show him the true meaning of the crab time. Dude, it lets us play soundtrack music while we're just oh, this is killer. They updated the game with this. I don't want it to be like that while I'm in battle. I want it to just play like the old school music if that's what I want to do.
Nice work, everyone.
Let's go.
All right, so play the music from the old Final Fantasy again. Yeah, that's so cool. Let's just sit here a while. I asked the internet, is Serial Experiments and Lane worth it? And the first thing that comes up says, yes, it's worth watching. especially if you like psychological anime. Somebody else said, fuck all anime, SpongeBob overall. Okay. That's interesting. Someone says, yes, it was good, but once again, preference matters. Ugh. Well, I'd rather us all just watch fucking, I'd rather us all just watch, you know, Cowboy Bebop or something that we'd all enjoy. Holy crap. Skinwalkers. That's going to be an interesting read. Ian says, hey Cyael, if I switch back to serious sketch, am I still timed out? No, because the timeout barely lasted any seconds, man. You really got to read that stuff in the future. It's just a shame that I can't associate the... Man, I don't know. Go do it. Love you. Zelamar says, it's almost 5 a.m. and I have to be up at 8. Guys, yeah, let's end the stream, because I know you guys don't want to feel like you're missing something. But I will definitely be rolling out what you guys are asking for soon. I should watch Monster, says Hummingbird, and Michael Davis says, I didn't like Lane because of the way it was written. Interesting. Kiki said everybody said that the manga for Tokyo Ghoul was shit, but good lord. That being said, guys, not only have I not broken into... here are 3 things that I genuinely want to watch. I want to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I want to watch One Punch Man. And I want to eventually get into Attack on Titan, neither of which I've seen any of. And I probably want to watch One Punch Man before anything else. So One Punch Man, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, then Attack on Titan. Dex says, please check your messages. I will. Oh boy, my burps. I apologize. But I mean, God, what should we do? Guys, I feel like we should set up a day to watch anime, you know? But I don't know if everybody's just going to be available on that day. See what I'm saying? That's going to be the problem, James. That is going to be the problem. What should we do? Oh, jeez. Look, let me try and finish this monkey-ass pickle dungeon. And then we'll end the stream. Like big boys and big girls. Oracle Ascension coins. Get out of the way.
Take care, the current doesn't carry you away.
I'm not sure my footwear is up to this.
Don't let yourself get...
These are exotic looking. Jesus Christ. The hell is that? Attack the big crabby thingy. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? That's what I fucking... You know what? Get your ass out of the sky. How about that? How do I attack this shit in the air? Look at me taking damage out here. This isn't what I signed up for. Am I confused? I'm confused. And in this game, it makes your controller scheme flip. That is amazing. All I have to do is train my brain to go in the other... It's over. Good. Not in time for that. Can you... How am I supposed to fucking attack it in the sky, you bitch? Ugh.
You okay?
A-okay. What about you,
Okay,
Matt?
that was painful. Oh boy. Hannah says, but you do so much already, Lexeus, is what I imagine Cyael would say. What is Lexeus saying? Lexeus says, also look for my PayPal donation? Lexeus? You know what I'm actually scared of? I saw that the curtains were missing from my Amazon wish list. So my brain was like, dude, Lexeus did it. And if it's not Lexeus, then Hannah did it. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, am I looking for a PayPal donation from you, Lexeus? On top of you being a patron. on top of you getting stuff off my wish list, man. Like, you're gonna make me feel like I need to be meeting you behind a shed for some stuff. Is as elegant as I can put. You what, babe? Why did you write night with a K, Cyael? Hannah said I was buying them, but at checkout it had already been gotten for you. Oh yeah, Hannah. So what did you buy instead, Hannah? I'm kidding. Am I? I don't know. I'm kidding. Top 10 anime twists. It had already been bought, according to Reddit. That's enough. That's enough, Cyael. Hey, go to the next song. Okay, no. No, put that away. I don't want that gun. I think this is the one I'm supposed to be using. No, is it? I don't know which one is. How am I being mean by pulling out a fucking stupid bitch?
How about you cut it out before someone gets hurt?
Okay, Michael Davis says yes, One Punch would be perfect, but Cyael, if you want an anime that is good in the same vein as Lane, watch Steins Gate. You know, I used to know so many girls into animes, and you know, their favorite bullshit anime was Wolf's Rain. And the reason that I couldn't get mad at them, even though I suspected that they were low-key furries, and that's why they liked Wolf's Rain, was because Wolf's Rain had music by Yoko Kanno, who also did the music for Escaflowne and more famously Cowboy Bebop. And I know those songs don't mean shit to you now, but one day I'm going to send everybody a link to some of my sleepy mixes on Reddit. Oh, what? You want that list right now? Well, I'll give it to you since Zelomar, Kiki, and Faith and Hannah are being like amazing apparently. Let me go to my Oh, you know what I realized? I could send it to you, but you know, it wouldn't be as good as it needs to be because tons of shit is not on it. So here's the Spotify playlist of the Rain mix, which is what I usually go to sleep to. And the thing that it's missing is tons of songs that are like slow songs from Cowboy Bebop and Escaflowne. Like, I really love some of the songs that were made for those animes. But they're obviously not on Spotify. And if they are, it's like some kind of bastard, like, hey, we have a band and we did a cover of this song, check it out, it's legally distinct from theirs, and it's like some bullshit like fucking jazz variation. It's just AIDS. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, over there it says.
Just keeps going on from here.
Then we keep going too.
This place is cozy.
Well, I wouldn't get too comfy if I were you.
I love it with this music. I fucking love it. Ugh.
Man, am I glad to be out of there.
Don't speak too soon.
What are the odds that I can get my summon to show up and take care of this huge thing for me? Because I suck too much ass.
Not anymore. Not surprised either.
It's what we came for.
Let's have it.
Oh, for the love of God. Jesus Christ. Just throw a potion at it. I suck too much for this. Jeez. The potion's affecting us all. Jesus. Dude, he's getting me good. Oh, this is just the, that's where we need to get. Knocked it down. Sweet. Hey, hit it with that cyclone.
Here we go.
Let's finish it. Let's finish it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Prompto, shoot it.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Got it on the ground. Make it happen. Make it happen. Hey! You already did! You call that a boss?
Treasure.
Man, I must kick too much ass at this point. I'm too powerful.
Back to it.
Wow. I like that the music's just like for people who don't play Final Fantasy, this game allowed us to get all the old songs and put it on like a little tape player that we can carry around with us. And initially we could only play it in the car when we were driving around, but obviously they updated the game since I stopped playing it, and now we can just play it while we're walking around. And I love that, because man, I really stopped playing the game for a while and they updated it and made it better, and I love it. I said I love that. Okay. Serious Sketch says, this is why I love Cyael. Look, I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry you told me that you love me, and I was just like, man, you know, Final Fantasy is a blast. I'm sorry. No, as I scroll up, Mr. Squeaker says, Cyael, I was wondering if I become a patron, could you consider a music collaboration? Well, of course, Squeaker. I'd be willing to consider anything. You guys have been here for me, so of course I'd be there for you. Kiki says, Cyael, look for something. Yo, what? What do you mean look for something on Monday? This has been the craziest stream I've ever streamed in my life, balls. Why does Deck want to get the stream to 1,000 comments? And is it bad that I also want to know who are the people that are lurking in the stream? I want all the people that are lurking to just type the letter H into the stream. I just want to know who you are. Okay. I remember one of the scariest times I ever played and had lurkers was when I played Alien Isolation. Because there were upwards of like 50 people in the stream. Nobody was saying anything. And the time before that, I was playing Undertale, and there were upwards of 40-something people in the stream, and only 3 people were talking. And it was so creepy. I don't know why it was creepy. You know, I'm not the type of guy to go awkward or make anything stupid. But something about it was just really, really crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Hummingbird says, Cyael, JoJo is so whack that it's awesome. Listen to me, dude. When it comes to anime, whack is my shit. And I want to say, to put things in perspective, if you've ever heard of an anime called Fist of the North Star, it's old as hell, and it has a dude that literally just walks around being like all badass, and he's all quiet and stuff, and then people are just like, you think you can beat us? We're the best motherfuckers out here. You wouldn't dare lay a fist on us. And then this guy's just, he's all suave, and he's all not saying anything, and he's quiet, and he's all like, shh, don't worry about it. And then when he gets all close, he's all like, and he throws like 1,000,000 fists a second. It's like quintessential anime bullshit, right? And then he just stops moving, and then other people go, you didn't do anything. You call those punches? You think you're such a big deal? No wonder they call you Fist of the North Star, because you're a fucking North faggot. Ha ha. And then their head blows up or some shit like that. That whole anime is like that, man. The whole anime is whack as hell, and I fucking love that crap. If only because of the ridiculous noise he makes when he goes up to people and he's like, that's it. That's it. That whole anime is just him making that noise. But it looks like we have somebody named Quasar, somebody named Schmecker Schmeck, Schmecker, dude. 'Cause, 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 You're a North faggot. Yeah, what a terrible improvised insult. Hummingbird said Cyael JoJo started by ripping off North Star? You're joking. Is that like rooted in fact? Or is that just like, you know, is that true? Elise Powell says, what the fuck is up with all you weebs? Look, they just brought it out of me, alright? They just brought it out of me. I was Anime Club president. I guess I can't pretend that I'm not. Wife of Willie says he playing Tekken 7. Uh-oh. Tekken, the game that made people think that people wanted a Pokemon fighting game. And odds are people would buy it anyway because they'd buy a Pokemon anything. Do you want Pokemon tampons? And people were all like, no, we don't want no fucking Pokemon tampons. What the hell is wrong with you? Give me 27. Because I'm just to try them out. You know what I mean? Just see what's up. You know? Ugh. Sorry, I'm like studying the comments in the stream chat. Mr. Squeaker says I always comment with the worst timing. This is why we love Cyael. Kiki says I can't wait for the FLCL seasons 2 and 3. Are you joking? They're making more Fooly Cooly? Sorry, you guys just made me Google this. I don't think you guys understand how hardcore in my fucking brain the ending to Fooly Cooly is. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man. They got me talking about anime in the damn stream chat. Oh my god. It's not that far a throw from the video games I'm always playing. Nicholas Thorne really wants me to read the SCP Foundation. I definitely know that. But I thought you wanted me to finish that story with the mannequins, man. Serious Sketch says Cowboy Bebop has a phenomenal soundtrack, probably the most iconic of the whole industry. It really does. But the crazy thing about it is I would say that I think the soundtrack inadvertently elevates Bebop to that status where it's like the anime that everybody claims is their favorite because it's one of the poster boys of the anime medium that kind of makes it not just cartoons, according to, you know, even the most objective motherfucker. Zelamar says I love Massive Attack. I remember when Teardrop was like forever associated with what's the name of that show? House. I was so mad because I loved that song. And now it's the House theme song. That pisses me off. I was underground. I knew all about it before that. No. Oh, that's why they were talking about Fooly Cooly, because somebody mentioned the pillows. Okay. Anybody like Clannad? I had an ex-girlfriend that was crazy about that fucking show. Jesus Christ. She was also a compulsive liar. That chick was nuts, dude. That chick was nuts. Open the door to the Royal Two. Is the music just like inadvertently in sync? This is nuts. I don't know. Can you guys hear the in-game music or does it like block it out or something? Another weapon to conjure is added to my arsenal. Soon I will also have the Keyblade. Did I get like Christmas clothing for these characters? I'm really interested in finding out.
Feels good to get it done.
Yeah, almost makes up for the soaked socks and bug bites.
Soak socks and bug bites. Thanks for coming on a little adventure, lady. Don't even know your name. What is her name? It appears to be... Oh, she doesn't even get her name on the damn screen. Hilarious. What if I went to gear? Her name's Iris. Can't change clothes, lady? I'm pretty sure we got you guys dressed accordingly to what buffs I need you to have. Surprised there's no big ass monster out there. Guys, you're all talking about anime. Did you watch my most recent Junkrat video? Where I put a remix of Cruel Angel's Thesis in that bitch. That shit's funny to me. I also put a recent McCree video on Reddit, and that's why it got over 1,000 vids. I mean, reviews. I need to do the same with the Junkrat video. Or I could share the Junkrat video on Facebook, but like in the Facebook groups or whatever. But I just don't feel like it, you know? I don't need more people who are into me playing Overwatch on the channel. Not when I'm trying to quit every day. Oh my god, I love that you guys are all talking about anime, but you can't hate me. This stream has been going on for 2 hours and 20 minutes somehow, and we need to crank it on down, because I made the idiotic mistake today of streaming a list that could have been an hour, but instead ended up being 2 hours because I was kind of doing my Cyael thing, ruining the momentum and talking to the stream. So then I figured, okay, I'll just record another list with Stripes, who already slows everything down. But then I also thought I should stream it again. And then that was 2 hours. So I spent 4 hours streaming this morning. And now it's not even midnight. And I've spent 2 more hours streaming. I've streamed for 6 hours today. And again, it's not like I was doing too much outside of the reading in the first 2 streams. But damn. I can't believe. Guys, I love you to death, and I promise I'll be here just as hardcore tomorrow. But what I'm gonna do is let you guys decide what the topic tomorrow should be. Tell me. What should it be?
That's better.
Rintazuka says, I'm glad you agree, because Cyael was making fun of it the other day. What was I making fun of? The game that you were playing where the girl has no arms? I think that shit's crazy, and you're crazy for wanting to, like, I mean, I understand that she may be a cool character in the game or something, but I think it's nuts. Cause like, I think it's nuts from, okay, like, you know how I'm always mentioning how, like, the thing that separates us from a lot of the people who are on, like, the spectrum as far as Asperger's is concerned is that
The hunt is on. Say your prayers. Yeah.
They're so far down there, who cares? Ow.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Look, I don't have time for this. Can I just call my chocobo and get the hell out of here? Oh, can I just return to the car? No, I can't do that in battle. Cool. What is happening? Get these damn trees out of the way. This is madness. I'm too dead for this. Come on. Sleepy, I mean. No, don't call the chocobo. Just go to the go to the car. Go. Why can't I go to the car? Why?
Guys around?
Oh boy.
How about some light?
Sounds good.
Okay. No, I mean. Oh my god. I had to press it on the D-pad. I was about to flip my shit. Elise the Kraken. Get it? Instead of release. That's not cool. That's just silly. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic night and that they're also filled with big ebony titties. Just like mine should be, you know? Why do they have to be ebony and not Hannah's, I guess? This reminds me of this one episode where I think Homer says something like, "Man, I usually have dreams about naked," and then Marge looks at him and he's like, "Naked Marge." God, a special thanks once again to Ian, the sexy Kiki, and the wonderful Zelamar. Thank you guys for being perfect, and you'll see me again tomorrow as usual. You guys have my information and know how to get a hold of me. If there's anything you want or want to see, let me know and I'll set it up for you. Thanks again, Sketch, and we will see you guys all soon. Stay incredible, man. I can't. I'm just gonna be laying awake thinking about how amazing you guys are. What the hell?